It's such a beautiful Sunday morning, and something just happened that I felt I should put out there. If you're listening live or if you happen to come across this, I need you to take a moment and just, think about it. Think about it. A lot of times, it is not the things we imagine that it really is. Because as a parent with a child with additional needs, this morning we got ready to go to church. In fact, we had a meltdown before it was time for church. And we just had 30 minutes to get ready and be at the church by the time the meltdown was put under control. And then while we had to rush in that 30 minutes and get ready for church, we came down and we couldn't find our key. The kitchen was locked where we could possibly have the key to the car. And then apparently the car is locked, and then
Thank you for food, Mama.
oh, welcome. And then if we even find a spare key to the car, we are not going to leave our home open without a lock. So we were just struggling, anxiety were high, grandma is around. You know how it can be. You keep looking and, fidgeting. And I know it was my baby that locked the kitchen because she knows why it's done. So she locked it and cannot remember where she kept the key. Well, to cut the long story short, at the end of the day, we realized that she actually pinned it from the behind and banged it, and that automatically locks it. So by that pinning from behind and locking it, all the keys were inside the kitchen, which is where they usually are. And but while all of these things were happening, what really occurred to me is that, number one, leaving the house in the state of mind we were in was not even good for anybody. But because grandma needs to be in the church, I, on the other hand, need to put my daughter, in a very good state of mind. And maybe, this is not opera, this is me. So, and maybe that God needs us to be in the church. But, something just occurred to me that He is God. And He knows that this morning we've had a meltdown. And He knows that in this state of mind, if we came to church, it was going to be a disaster for everyone, including ourselves, including Himself, and including everyone that's in that church at that point in time. So, what's the point? The point is, be calm when things are not going the way you think they should go. Just know that you have to do what you have to do, but don't overpush things. Number one, don't fight on behalf of God. He knows everything He created. He knows every situation. And as a matter of fact, sometimes those things we want to do. Oh, thank you. I like expensive cars too. Thank you, lovely. I like that. So those things you are pushing so desperately to satisfy Him may not always be the right things. Sometimes He's actually removing us from situations.
Mama,
Yes.
are you happy?
Are you happy? Lock the door for me, okay? Sometimes He's actually removing us from situations that He doesn't want us to be in. But because we already have a good impression of what we want to do, how we want to do it, and sometimes how He wants to do it, we want to keep pushing. We want to, we just want to satisfy But come on. The point I am making here, the story was not the point. The point is sometimes take a breath, like breathe in and out. Understand that the one who makes everything, who knows everything, who is in charge of everything, apparently knows what has happened and knows what might happen if you do not take control of the situation, and that some things are not meant to be. A lot of us with additional need children, we think that things ought to be like this, things ought to be like that. And what it does is that it puts us under pressure. It puts the child under pressure. It puts everyone in that atmosphere under pressure. It ought not to be so. Sometimes we should just relax. We should just, like, you know, in street slang, they say, be coming down. Be coming down. Things must not always, align. It would be nice if things align, but come on, the fact that your child even has additional needs, does it not tell you something? That everything must not always be perfect. That things can be perfect in ways that are not conventional. They may not be conventional, but it doesn't mean it is not perfect. And that is even the lesson of this talk. It can be a situation, it can be a person, it can be an incident, it can be even a person's life. Tell me, is your life perfect? Is it everything you want that come the way you want them, and when you want them, and how you want them, and where you want them, and when you want them? Does it happen like that? So the fact that today is Sunday, we need to be in the church, and all of us need to be well dressed, happy looking, and it did not happen like that. It doesn't, it doesn't remove the fact that it's still a beautiful day. It doesn't remove the fact that we are still people, lovely people, being alive and enjoying beautiful things. So the point this morning is, if you are one of those that your beautiful Sunday was disrupted by maybe your child's behavior, by maybe a cup of coffee pouring on your white clothes, by maybe your shoe getting, coming off, or maybe you came out and your tire went flat, or maybe like me, your child had a meltdown, or maybe your key got lost like me when it was already late for church. Calm down. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. It's gonna be fine. Appreciate the ones you have. Forget about being perfect. Being perfect is an ideal situation, and there is almost never ideal situation. So, dear friends, take it from me, it is better to have an open mind about situations than to fret about them. You only and only increase your tension, the pressure, the anxiety, and your stress level. Give us a thumbs up if you're here. Just let me know. Let me know, what is it that felt like it has disrupted your day. Is it your child? Is it your car key? Is it your tire? Is it your house key? Is it your what was it that happened today that made you feel like it wouldn't have been better? It should have been better. For me, it was my child, it was my key. Fortunately, my car was good. So, thank you so much. I just wanted to put it out there. Please don't let little things like this disrupt your day. It is a beautiful day. It is always a day that the Lord has made, and we must rejoice and be glad in it. He didn't say it's a perfect day that was made. No. If your day comes off perfect, congratulations. But if it doesn't come off perfect, just enjoy it. Take the part that was good and use it and hold body as we talk. All right. Thanks so much for dropping by. It was nice having you. And see you later. Hopefully, I will come around again to do my stepping thing. I think I'm done passing my message for the day. Let me go and handle my gbege. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Give us a thumbs up before you go. Thank you.